So, this is Alex Chu. Oh, I forgot to say something yesterday. When you use the machine, okay, when you use the cell realignment machine, you put the machine near your, let's say near your head or near your shoulder, wherever the injury is, okay. Sometimes when you turn on the machine, like a minute or two later, no, I'm sorry, not turn on. When you turn on the machine, okay, and then you shut it off. You have to shut off the machine so that the capacitors would leak electrons into the body. The moment you shut off the machine, when the electrons start to leak into your body, sometimes you would feel jerks. You would feel like you would jerk a little bit, okay? Let's say you're sleeping on your bed, and then the machine is right here. And if you have scar in your jaw or in your nose or wherever, right, you could feel the jerk. You could feel small electrocution at your scars, you know. And sometimes when you feel the electrocution, you would jerk. It doesn't hurt though. The electrocution doesn't really hurt. Because it's so low wattage, but then you feel the electrocution. And then sometimes you would jerk. Sometimes I would lie on my bed and I would jerk so hard, you know, my head is like right here. And then when I jerk, I would go boom, you know, suddenly my head would turn to the other side. It depends. Sometimes it's a small jerk, but sometimes it's a huge jerk, you know. But when you felt the jerk, okay, when you start to jerk, that's a good sign. Because it means, okay, you know what happens? You know why there's a jerk? Let's say you have a scar, your cell tissue is like this, right? And then when the capacitor leak electrons into your body trying to realign the cells, when the cells realign, and suddenly, you know, when the cells realign, suddenly the circuitry opens. You understand? There's circuitry. The circuitry opens. When the circuitry opens, and then when electrons start to flow through your cells, you will feel the jerk. You will feel a sudden jerk, you know. It feel like you've been electrocuted or something. So that's just normal, okay? So if you use that machine and you have some kind of, for example, I have asthma, and when I was using the machine to cure my asthma, I felt the electrocution from my throat, you know, and I will feel the jerk. But I know it's from the throat. I know it's from the throat. It's like every time I felt the jerk, it's from the throat, you know. But it's only good for you. Every time I have the jerk, you know, I'm very happy. I am full of joy because I know that, you know, the cells are being realigned at that area, okay. But anyway, another thing I want to say is I feel so good to publicize this invention, to basically just release it, just publicize it, you know. Because what happened is I was about to patent it. I did a patent search, and, you know, it cost me a few $100s to get the patent search done. And then I hired a patent. I was going to hire a patent agent, and the agent told me that. Agent just basically told me that he didn't believe in my invention. He said, "What the hell is this? You know, what kind of crap is this? You know, some capacitor and some resistors." And he said, "Hey," and he started boasting with me. He said, "Hey, you know what? I'm an electrical engineer, and I never heard of electrons leaking out of a capacitor. I never heard that before." You know, he said he's an electrical engineer, right? He never heard of electrons leaking from a capacitor, nor the electrons leaking from a battery. You know what? He should go back to college, really. I mean, the guy is so full of shit, you know. And basically he's telling me, you know, hey, unless you can prove it, unless you can somehow prove your theory, I cannot help you. You know what I say? I say, you know, fuck you. You know, fuck you. So don't worry. I'm not going to patent it with you, not with you, okay? Because, hey, you know what? Usually there's only one patent examiner, right? I don't need two patent examiner, you know, giving me trouble. I don't need two patent examiner. I only need one patent examiner. But after a while, you know, thinking about it, I forget it. You know, I mean, what's the big deal? Why patent it? Because people like me, all right, even if I patent this technology, okay, most people would not trust what I say. Most people would not believe me. You understand? Because, see, I'm not a doctor. I don't have a medical license. Even if I have a medical license, you know, the FDA is controlled by those by leaders of medical industry. It's controlled by the pharmaceutical company. They don't want stuff like my invention. They don't want people like me. You understand? They want to keep selling you drugs, Viagra, whatever. They want to keep selling you these very, very expensive drugs. Every pill costs like $5-6. That's what they want. They don't want some wise guy like me, Oh, Alex Chu, with his cell alignment machine, and just, you spend like $50, $100, you build yourself this machine, everything is cured. Now you don't have suddenly you have asthma, but suddenly you don't have asthma anymore. Suddenly, you don't have any more ulcer. Suddenly, no more multiple sclerosis, no more arthritis, no more diabetes. They don't want people like me. You understand? And it's really difficult to convince people that, hey, you know what? I have the technology. I can make you live forever. I have the machine to cure you. People don't want to listen. Hey, I don't blame them, you understand? Because, hey, these people are sick, you understand? People who have asthma, people multiple sclerosis, or people who are handicapped, they're sick. And they fear for their life, you understand? They don't want to become my guinea pig. I totally understand them because I was sick too. I have asthma and I have bad right eye, and it took me many years to conduct this research and experiment. And I understand how they feel, So they only want to listen to their doctor because it's only for their own safety. Yeah, I totally understand that. But the problem is, the doctors, the pharmaceutical companies, they are selfish people. They're not good people from the beginning. I mean, they have to make money. See, doctors and these people who sell drugs, they make lots and lots of money every year. Doctors, they have good income. I mean, I think doctors earn like $100,000 a year or something, right? Can you imagine? I mean, oh, you know what? I don't want my salary anymore. Yeah, go buy Alex Chu's immortality rings. Go buy Alex Chu's healing machine. Yeah, go ahead, do it. Yeah, I don't want my income anymore. Don't come to me anymore. From now on, I'm just going to retire. Yeah, right. You think the doctors will say that to you? No. So that's basically, FDA is not. They are not on my side. So even if I patent this technology, I mean, what am I going to do with it? You understand? I cannot even sell it. I cannot even just outright sell it legally. Oh yeah, sell it from the United States, and I don't. I totally do not fear. I don't fear, FDA agents knocking on my door, and no. Trust me. Sooner or later they're gonna knock on my door. They're gonna raid my house. They're gonna shut me down. So, no. Why should I patent it? I mean, the patent agent, my own patent agent, he doesn't even believe in what I say. So, I just copyright it. It's just a few days ago I made a copyright of my whole cell realignment website, and I just publicize it, And but I was hoping that, hey, a few years from now, or many years from now, people will eventually realize that cell realignment technology is actually very important. They don't have that technology right now. There's no cell realignment. If you go on Google and you type in the word cell realignment, what the hell is that? They don't have any results, because nobody has that technology. Right nowadays, if you go to Google, you type in cell realignment, it shows you stuff like, solar cells, talking about solar, those solar cells, the solar rechargeable cells. It's talking about that. But it's not about like human cell or animal cell realignment. They don't have that they don't have that technology yet. So, hoping that a few years from now, eventually people will realize, hey, we need this technology, cell realignment technology, It could, for example, like I told you, my right eye is damaged with, I have conchae cornea, right? Basically, the conchae cornea is, your cornea is distorted. And with my cell realignment technology, yeah, the cells are realigning, my right eye is realigning every day, but very, very slow, you understand? Very slow. In order for my right eye to become 100% normal, yeah, it's good. Even with this technology, it's going to take forever. So I was hoping somebody can invent a drug, some kind of drug that can enhance the process, like some kind of hormone or drug that could, when I take it and when I use the machine, it could enhance the healing process and make the healing a lot faster. But sometimes, all you need is, for example, asthma. It's easier to cure using my machine for asthma because it's just a few damaged scars in your throat. All you have to do is pack it up a little bit, then you feel so much normal. You don't. It's not as complicated as the eye. But anyway, that's all I want to say today. Thank you very much.